Today we're going to be cooking chicken Kievs. So if you want to learn how to make these lovely succulent chicken parcels full of garlic, parsley, butter, stay tuned and watch through to the very, very end. Hi guys, hope you're all well. Today we are cooking Chicken Kiev, or Chicken Kyiv as it is now known. Let me know down in the comments, do you say 1 Kiev or 2 for Kyiv? Let me know. And I'm joined today by Mark. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
He's been roped into this one. He actually turned up to drop some stuff off. And I said, I'm just about to record this video, doing Chicken Kiev. And he said, I absolutely love Chicken Kiev. So I said, join us. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Cool. Good to be
So
back.
we're going to dive straight into this one. Mark's going to be making up the butter for us. So here you've got some parsley, just flat leaf parsley.
Yep.
Garlic. And some butter. Yeah.
Yep, lovely.
Okay. So if you want to start chopping the parsley, that would be great.
Nice
I'll do the garlic for you. I'll just bring that
awesome.
over here and I'll take the butter. So
Okay.
always reaching across you.
There you go. Right.
So this came about because my wife and I, Becky, have been trying the meal deals. You know, the dine-in meals that you get?
Yeah.
And what we noticed was Marks and Spencer's, Sainsbury's, and where was the other one? Well, they both do the dine-in for like £12.
Yeah.
Sainsbury's, we found, are the better one because you get the free bottle of wine.
Do you?
Yes,
right,
indeed.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Okay.
And then we also bought one from Aldi as well.
Right.
And Lidl. So we've been on a sort of Chicken Kiev mission to see which ones are the best ones.
Nice.
And it came out, the M&S one was very good, but you are paying a price for that. I think if you...
But why is it so good though? What makes it?
The chicken was excellent. And
Was it? Okay.
For me, it's having the right amount of garlic butter. Yeah,
Okay.
You've got to have a good amount. I want that stuff spewing out all over my plate.
Good quality butter for starters.
Absolutely.
Makes the world of difference, doesn't it?
But the Sainsbury's one was also very good. So I said to Becky, well, do you know what? I can make chicken Kyiv. So let's make it.
Yeah.
And I made it, when was it, last week? It went down a storm. So I thought, why not? I'll share it with you guys.
Yeah.
And you now, today as well. So I'm pleased you like them.
Yeah, absolutely. But free bottle of wine, I'm definitely buying mine from Sainsbury's.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing the bottle of wine, sorry. Okay, so Mark's chopping that parsley. I'm just grating a clove of garlic. Again, guys, you know, depending on how garlicky you like your butter, put as much or as little in as you like. The great thing with these butters is you can flavour it really with whatever you want. I do them sort of with blue cheese in there sometimes. I quite like it with basil chopped up and garlic. Works really, really well. So that's that. Garlic in there. That looks good to me.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah, we're going to chuck all that into that butter.
Right.
I want to see you do this without spilling it everywhere. Yeah, just going to wipe my hands so I've got...
You'll be wiping the side
love
after
that
this.
smell.
It is pretty nice, actually. Yeah, freshly chopped. Not one bit spilled. Oh, there's a tiny bit spilled. Look at that. Look.
You amateur. Right, and we're going to put in there just a little bit of salt and pepper.
Nice.
This is unsalted butter. Use whichever one you want.
I'm assuming if you buy salted butter, you don't add extra salt. Or you can, I suppose.
Yeah, you can do. I know it's not good for you, but I absolutely I love salt, actually. So I tend to always add a little bit more anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if you just want to give that a mix for me, I put a fork there.
Yep.
And you're just going to mix that together.
Yep.
And that's basically all there is to the garlic butter. And like, what was that TV show? Ta-da! I made one before. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
The reason I've got this is because I always have it. Always have some of this to the ready because I make up a big batch of it and then I put it into like a sausage shape. Either keep it in the fridge or in this case, this was in the freezer and I've just put it in the fridge for a little while.
Yeah, nice. So any other suggestions? Because I know you said blue cheese you can put in there. I mean, any other easy, tasty options that you can chuck in off the top of your head?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I have done before, which is really nice, is sun-dried tomatoes and black olives. Put those in there. Great. Run it through like pasta. Put it on top of your like a steak that you've just cooked up.
Yep.
Jacket potatoes.
Oh, steak. Yeah. That'd be nice. A jacket spud.
You know, and obviously we're doing the chicken Kievs, but I mean, you could stuff the chicken with any flavour butter you want. It'd be really nice with a blue cheese one, sun-dried tomato.
If you like blue cheese.
Well, yeah, if you don't like, yeah, obviously, if you don't like that, cheddar maybe, or Emmental, or whatever you like. Yeah, that's it, perfect. So that's what your butter. If you just show that to the camera, if you can see that, that's what your butter should end up looking like.
There you go.
So this is our pre-prepared one, and what you want to do now. I've frozen this one, and the reason for that is, as we all know, when you eat a Chicken Kiev, it goes in the oven, you've got high hopes, and then you pull it out, and basically all the fillings all over the pan that you cooked it in. So you want to try and give yourself the best opportunity.
That's a fair
point. For that butter to take longer to melt down, and that's the only reason why I'm putting it in a frozen state.
That's really
and as I say, just to save myself the embarrassment of not being able to cut it is why I put it in the fridge for 10-15 minutes. So I'm going to go probably, it's quite a big chicken breast we're going to be using, so I'm probably going to go about there. And we're going to get rid of that. Just put that there for a second. And then we're going to bring in our other board. And here I've got chicken breast,
That's quite a nice sized chicken breast.
Yeah, so size of chicken breast, Now this is quite a thick one. The only downside to the thicker ones, you'd think great because it's got more space to put your filling in, is that the thicker end, you'll find that there's not as much butter. It sort of, this end, the smaller end, you get tons of butter in. And the bigger end, obviously, it's got more space to fill, and you can only make certain size hole without piercing it. So, I've done it with smaller ones, and it works perfectly well as well. But look, whatever chicken breast you got, doesn't really matter.
Depends how hungry you are, doesn't it?
Okay. So what we need to do is obviously get a hole for our butter. And we're going to do that. Get yourself a really nice sharp knife. So grab your chicken breast by the thickest part. Key here, go in from slightly on the top. If you do it down here, there's more chance that that butter is going to leak out. And go in a little bit, like so, making sure you don't go through the bottom, and then straight down as far as you dare. Now, because this is quite a big one, I've got quite a bit of room here, and I can feel the end of my knife is there. So I'm going to go in a little bit further. Check that I haven't come through the bottom, which I haven't. And then just gently with that knife, use the sharp blade to just make that hole a little bit bigger. Just, obviously you want to get as much of that butter in as you can, So just again, like that, Next step, we'll come back to that. I want a little bit off here, So I'm going to take probably a piece off there. Sometimes you're going to get those chicken breasts with a fillet on the bottom. You can take that off. You don't need that on there. Chicken breast done. Let's get the butter. And hope it fits. Actually, we'll go from that end. Oh, don't worry if it breaks up. Let's get it in. And push it in. Plenty of butter in there. Great thing about making it yourself, is you can put as much or as little as you want in there. See? So we've got that all in there. Your little bit of chicken, you're going to use that to plug the hole. Again, trying to make sure you're doing everything you can to stop any leakage, And that's all there is to stuffing your chicken breast. I'm just going to put that there for 1 second and bring in our coatings. So here I've got some Panko breadcrumbs, I like the Panko, just find it goes a lot crispier and it's nice to work with. Some seasoned flour, just plain flour, which I've seasoned with some salt and pepper. And we're gonna also need an egg, So let's just crack that in there. Perfect.
Nice.
And we'll just give it a little whisk up. Or a big whisk up. That's it.
Great whisking.
Thank you very much. And then you're going to want your Kiev. And we're going to do flour first, Make sure, so if you see, look, that hasn't come out of the bottom.
It's perfectly done.
It's all sealed.
Nice.
make sure, certainly on that seal, guys, where we plug the gap, is you put plenty of flour on there, okay? Again, you're trying to create that sort of barrier, something that's gonna, stick as much as you can. Into your egg. This is where you end up with those club fingers after you keep doing this, don't you? Sorry. That's it.
I've got the easy job, mate.
Yeah, plenty in there. And we're going to double dip. Oh, hold on. Make sure your plug doesn't come out. That's it. Back in. Double dip back into that flour.
Nice. It's a very straightforward process, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not difficult. I think for lots of people, which understandably is, as I said before, you get the butter leaks out everywhere in your pan.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's not going to happen to us, by the way, but I'm pretty confident that it won't.
No.
So there we go. A little bit again on that seal. Back into your egg. Again, just make sure that chicken, our little plug stays in. Yeah. Okay. And then lastly, into your panko.
Look at that.
Yeah. And give it a really good coating. Mark, can you just do me a favour? Just move those two. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Just make sure it's got a really nice coating of that. Yeah. And what we're going to do to start with is actually fry this off to seal it, and then it's going to go into the oven. Okay.
Nice. So I'm laughing at your fingers.
I know, look, it's nice. There you go. Okay, so let's fry this up. We're going to go and get a little hob, and we'll see you in a second.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, got our hob set up here. I'm just going to add some vegetable oil to this pan. I'm not going to give you sort of exact quantities, but you're sort of shallow frying this. So it's probably about 1/2 centimetre up in that pan. And we just want that to heat up nicely before we put our chicken in. The oil has come up. Do get yourself an apron, like my ICG one. You haven't seen this in the flesh, have you?
No, I haven't.
Love this
Yeah,
thing.
no,
Absolutely love it. Love it.
Good.
Yeah, because this could obviously splash back. Hopefully not. Okay, gently. Now I go butter side down first. Again, what you want to do, you're only trying to brown this, guys. Yeah. And what you want to do, if you put it on the side where the butter isn't on, it's still going to keep melting that butter. So get that done straight out the way.
Right, okay.
Yeah. I just find it works well.
Fair
it probably doesn't make any difference, to be fair. I think it's habit, if I'm honest.
Cooking is science, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's,
Okay, and we'll just get it up onto its side a little bit there without squeezing it too hard. That's it. Just to brown it all over. That side's looking good to me. This probably takes about 3 to 4 minutes doing this. And now flip it onto the final side, and we'll leave that for another minute just to get nice and golden. Okay guys, that's had its time. There's a dish there, Mark. What we need to now do is put this in the oven, okay? I'm going to turn that off. Okay, get myself a sort of fish slicey type thing. Lovely and crispy already.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
That's it. This won't stick in here, obviously, because it's been in the oil. Oh, it just fits. Perfect. I was worried. Look
at that.
Okay, and then that's going to go into our preheated oven. So this is preheated to 180C fan, guys, and it's going to go in there for 20 to 25 minutes. Can you wait for this one?
I think so. I'm
can
going
already
to
smell
have to now. Oh,
You've got no choice.
smells lovely.
Yeah. So we'll see you shortly when we're ready to see how we've done and give it a try. See you then. We're done. 25 minutes. Let's get it out. Now, we have got a little bit of butter, have we not? Not too much, certainly not as much as we put in. I just need to try and get the, actually I'll just use this. Just get this out without burning myself. Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, lovely.
And obviously, if you want to use the remnants of the butter in there, chuck it on. So, obviously, it's going to be the moment of truth, isn't it? Yeah, we big this up like, wow. So, let's cut into it, yeah? Okay,
Definitely.
I'm going to use a nice sharp knife. Here we go, guys. Cut it on a slight angle. And there is the money shot. Let's give it a little push down. Look at that. No lack of filling in there, guys. Look at that. Amazing. Look. Oh, I cannot wait to give this a try.
Look at that. It's got my name written all over it.
So, Mark, knife and fork.
Oh.
You can have the honours and give it a try first. I mean, I thought it is going to be very, very hot. So just be careful of your mouth.
Proper hot. Okay, well, I'm going to...
It smells delicious, that
Oh,
garlic smell.
It does.
Make sure you get plenty of that butter in there.
Draws you in.
This is the great thing, guys, about making it yourself. As I said before, you can put as much or as little filling in as you like.
Oh, it's not playing ball.
And I have priced this up. These work out just under £3 a Kiev, so or Kiev. So cheaper than you can get them really at the supermarket. That's and really a lot bigger.
Chicken's perfectly cooked.
Yeah.
Flavour, lovely, really nice. Go for it.
Yeah, nice and moist. Everyone hates that word, don't they? So
it is. It's quite hard to get a chicken breast nice and moist, but I guess the filling inside has helped to keep it.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice just keeps it nice and moist. I keep saying the bloody word now. Oh, that looks hot. And it is.
Is it moist enough for you?
Very moist.
Right, I'm gonna have another bit.
Well, that was good.
It is good. That is proper good.
That is very good. I suspect there'll be none left. What I would say is these don't reheat very well at all. I wouldn't do it. They will dry out. So, if possible, eat it all at once.
Just eat it.
Yeah. You can do these in the air fryer. You don't have to do them in the oven. So, if you do it in the air fryer, it's going to take about 15 to 20 minutes. So, it's not a big time saver, but, you know, every little helps, yeah?
Yeah.
So, out of 10, what do you reckon?
Oh, definitely a 10.
Yeah, would you have it again?
I would have. I'm not a massive fan of these because I tend to buy them frozen and they're nowhere near as nice as this. So I would 100% cook this.
Excellent. Sorry, I'm going to have one last little go. Look, this big bit here, it's got my name on it. Oh, I just love that garlic.
It is good. It is good.
Look at that, loads of it. You never get that much garlic in the chopper one.
No.
That is excellent.
It's proper nice.
Guys, you saw really how easy that was. It's not that complicated. Biggest thing is trying to keep that butter in. Follow those steps that I showed you, and I'm pretty sure you'll keep all that lovely garlic, parsley butter in the chicken where it should be. You'll have no leakage. Really appreciate you tuning in and watching through to the very, very end. If you like the content and you're not subscribed, please do consider doing so. You can click on the subscribe button down below. If you've got something you would like to see me cook, please do send it through. I'll put all of the details of today's Chicken Kiev down below in the description as always. And all that's left for us to say is until next time, it's cooking good.